I think we've been seeing this for a couple of decades, where these men are walking in women's high heels for domestic violence and all of this nonsense. And um, it is good to care about other people's problems. It really is. One thing that I notice is the lack of reciprocation when it comes to these women, because when was the last time you've seen these women marching for men getting creamed in family court? When was the last time you've seen that? I can't remember. When was the last time you've seen women getting up and marching for fairness in custody and visitation and all this other stuff? When was the last time that you've seen this? I cannot remember that I've seen these women hold a rally to support men's rights. I cannot remember the last time I've ever seen this. But yet, there's always these armies of men that are willing to march for women, right? Where are the women marching for men? Where are they? Where are they? I don't see them. And it's sickening. Why do you have to change yourself? I'm not a woman, so why do I need to wear high heels to support you? Why do I have to put myself down to support you? It is putting myself down. It is also something that God hates. Men are not supposed to wear things that pertain to women. We're not supposed to do that. This is what the Bible says. And so we see a world of people that is unfortunately sick people. I have to dress up as a woman to care about women's issues, right? I have to constantly worry about other groups of people instead of my own group. I am a man. You are a man, right? If you are a man, when do you start caring about your issues as a man, right? And those of you guys that are married or in relationships with women, because I'm here to tell you, you know how women say that they will no longer accept the bare minimum? Well, you know what? We need to say the same thing with them. Those of you that are still dealing with women in America, I don't know why you're doing it. I really don't. But those of you who are still dealing with women in America, you need to ask them, do you support men's rights? And if you don't, why not? And if you don't, why am I with you? Why am I with you? Do you support men's issues? You don't? Great. Then let's say goodbye. Because this relationship, the way I see it, and I've been seeing it for a long time, our relationship with women in the West and our relationship with women in the West is one of us doing things for them all the time. What are they here to do for us? What are they here to do for us? What are they here to do for us? Relationships are supposed to be about give and take, am I correct? You do this for me, I'll do that for you. This is what the Bible says. If you do this, I'll do that. It's about give and take. I'm so sick and tired of the amount of feminized men that make these posts to appeal to the crowd. Like this one guy, I guess he's the leader of the White Guys for Harris Brigade, talking about, well, we need to worry about women's reproductive health. Dude, I was just in my local area. It's starting to pick up. We're all talking about this. To see the amount of men that are sleeping on the streets, it's starting to pick up. Sleeping directly in front. Matter of fact, this dude was sleeping directly in front. What was he at? He was sleeping in front of a county building. Yes, sleeping in front of the county building on the ground. How come nobody's addressing men's homelessness? How come nobody's addressing our issues? It's this endless abortion is under attack. No, it's not. And even if it is, oh my God, they're trying to take away our right to delete babies. The world is going to end. No, maybe a couple of kids will survive. Maybe they'll have a chance in life instead of being flushed down the toilet or whatever these people are doing. I don't know. Yeah. I'm sick and tired of bumping into these men who only care about women's issues. Dude, what happened to you? This is what I ask these men. What happened to you? Do you want to be a woman? Do you want to cut the penis off and and get it shoved inside you, and then you get a big dick inside you? Is this what you want? And if that's what you want, go ahead. I ain't got nothing to say about that. I don't care about that. But this walking in her shoes bullshit, I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of the lack of reciprocation. Why don't you put on my Timberlands? Well, I don't wear Timberlands anymore. I forget the work boots that I wear. Why don't you put on a work boots? Put on some work boots that I wear. And why don't you march for man's issues? Why don't you march for fairness and family court? Why don't you march for them to stop doing this child support system the way they're doing it? It's very one-sided, it's very punitive, and it's very unfair. It literally is. And this is the reason why I cannot rock with your average man, regardless of race. I don't have a lot of friends. I really don't. I can count on my hand how many friends that I have. Some I've lost or losing because they just don't know how to answer the phone and they don't know how to call you back. So we may not be talking in the future because you're not putting any effort into this, sir. Right? Show that you care about men's issues. Show that it's not about you all the time, Becky. Show that it's not about you all the time, Keisha. It's about our issues now. Then and they sit here and they wonder why men don't want nothing to do with Kamala. Because Kamala has nothing to do with us. It's just that simple. Closing this out, they want to talk about gun violence. Okay, that is the problem in a lot of different communities in America. I agree. That is the problem. But how do you solve that problem? You do not disarm everyday Americans walking down the street. That is not how you solve that problem. You solve this problem by what? Taking care of your citizens. Most of these crimes are what? Because the economy's fucked up. You take care of your American citizens. You make sure that Americans are first, right? Then you also what? You lock up all these criminals. You get tough on crime. And some crimes deserve the death penalty, right? All these guys taking women in the street and all this other stuff. I don't understand. If you got the video, if you got the DNA, put this motherfucker on the firing squad and end it. Seriously. America's too soft on a lot of things. Oh, you done took a little kid, a baby? It's the firing squad for you. We're not gonna sit here and monitor you for life and put up signs because uh uh I haven't seen this in a while. New York State been doing this for a minute. They would put a sign right outside wherever the sex offender live, and they would put these people's names. I was literally shocked. The person that lived here named such and such is a sex offender. We don't have time for all that. Just put them, line them up against the wall. I will grab my 12 gauge shotgun and boom, one shot, one kill. That's it. Let's move on from this bullshit, right? But banning guns, that is a non-starter. That is a non-issue. That is not going to happen. And this is one of the reasons this feminized Democrat Party is a non-issue for your average man walking down the street who will not listen to this propaganda. If you ban guns, the criminals are still going to have guns. The military and the police. And we, everyday citizens, we're going to be at the mercy of all three of those groups. We will be. Every single country that has managed to ban guns, the civilians were the ones that suffered. So we cannot join this weirdo, sick rainbow party that only wants to talk about LGBT, illegals, and gun control. This is a non-starter for me. This is an absolute shit show. What's going on in America? And I feel we need to abortion, you know. This is why a lot of men want to leave America. It's just pointless. We are divided. We don't want to join in with you. We don't want to embrace your radical ideas. Your ideas don't work. And your ideas are anti-male. And that's why men are walking away from society. They're either just working, going home, and staying the fuck away from these women, because we have nothing in common with American women anymore. We don't. Large numbers of us don't. You're gonna go MGTOW monk. You're not gonna date. You're not gonna fuck. I don't even see the point of fucking anymore. I really don't. I don't see the point in sex. There's no point in this shit, right? Sex is overrated. Oh, yes, 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 yes. You heard that from a man. Sex is overrated. It ain't that serious. It has never changed. It's a warm, wet hole. It's either tight or not. It is not that serious. You will not die if you don't get it. You'll be just fine. You know what? You'll keep money in your pocket. Oh, really? Yes, you will keep a lot of money in your pocket if you leave these women alone. It's the truth, right? So I'm just on another plane. I'm done. I am over it. That is the name of my channel. I'm done with all this nonsense, man. You will never catch me walking in high heels. What is this bullshit? What is this? Toronto men walk in high heels to raise money for a white ribbon campaign. Walk a mile in her shoes in downtown Toronto, right? To help end violence against women. When are women going to start marching for men issues? I'll wait for your answer.